by our VP, okay, is a very powerful statement by our VP. A very, very powerful statement by our VP that every part of Nigeria will feel the positive impact of President Tinubu's government. For me, I think this is the most important conversation. You understand me? This is according to our Vice President Shettima. Of course, for a very long time, our Vice President Shettima have been telling us a lot about the kind of leadership that President Tinubu is bringing to Nigeria. That Nigerians have not been used to this kind of leadership. That is why sometimes some of them they don't understand the activities of President Tinubu, what President Tinubu is doing, to actually bring the impact that Nigerians are actually waiting for. Are you getting me? I salute you wherever you are. So our vice president said that Nigeria, every part of Nigeria will feel the positive impact of President Tinubu's government. So I think this is one of the most important. I salute you, Adebisi Hakim. I see you, Adebisi Hakim. We are live and direct. Of course, this is City Boy family. My name is Akparawa Nsima, the first son of Idu. I'm from Akwa Ibom. You see, our job is to make sure that we continue to fight in order to protect and defend our land. The time now is 34 minutes past the hour of 9 p.m., of course, Nigerian time. And we are live and direct. Today is the Tuesday. Is it today? Is Tuesday? Yeah. I salute you. I salute you. Today is Wednesday, the 13th of December. Thank you very much. I see you there. I salute you. You see, I'm so carried away by you know everything I know about this government, and as some people are already happy, and so why some people are complaining. That's it. There's no need. If you have found yourself in the side of complaint, you continue complaining till the government finish. It's simple. It's simple mathematics. If you find yourself in the side of happiness, you continue to be happy. Are you getting me? I salute you wherever you are. Yes. So Vice President Shettima has given us the highlight that every part of Nigeria will feel the positive impact of President Tinubu. This is the number one conversation. This is what is important. Of course, President Tinubu has launched a lot of things already, the healthcare system. President Tinubu have launched the healthcare system in Nigeria. Tell me about the healthcare system in Nigeria now that President Tinubu have launched. I remember so many people have been complaining, oh, how come president is going abroad? Oh, is President Tinubu not going to travel abroad? So what do you have to say now? President Tinubu have launched his own healthcare system. Of course, this is something that has been in existence, of course, but President Tinubu seems to be the only government that is actualizing things and making things to work. I get me now. So I'm just here, maybe in a few minutes, just to highlight some of these things. The healthcare system, President Tinubu is focusing on the healthcare system as well, not just about the economy alone. Of course, we have seen so many impacts of President Tinubu economic strategies, so many investment coming to the country. Our refiners are kickstarting, kickstarting the seaports. So many seaports are working, things are moving because the president have a long-term plan and a sustainable plan. Are you getting me? That is going to move things, that is going to make things work. There are some people that are looking for appointment. There are some people are looking for things which they are so disappointed. They are not happy about because some of them thought maybe they will get appointments. Some of them feel so many things. Some of them did not get it. People like Obi, Obi Kerenke and their brothers. I thought by now you are supposed to have gotten your Biafra. You have not gotten your Biafra. The only thing you have succeeded to do is to keep deceiving yourself. I even thought that by now you could have brought down the page because you told me that you are going to bring down my page. I've told you before that my page is still here. I just came live to tell you that I'm here. It's because I don't want to come live because I have a lot of things I'm doing. Are you getting me now? I salute you. So please, where are the people that wanted to bring down my page? My page is still functioning. Oh. Yes, because I've been busy. That's why people are telling me longest time. Yes, I salute you. Tayo, I see you. Don't worry, we are going to come back as often. But for now, we have a lot of things to do. We have to get working. That's it. Odere say, welcome on board. Thank you very much. Good evening, sir. God bless you, DBC Akim. Thank you very much. I salute you wherever you are. Thank you very much, Tayo. I see all of you. Thank you very much. We are live as well on TikTok. I have not done anything wrong to these people, only by opening up to tell them the truth, something that they have been deceived for a very long time. Most of them are very, very shocked that President Tinubu is bringing a kind of leadership that they have not seen it before. Yes, President Tinubu is the man that is bringing the kind of leadership that they have not seen before. I'm telling you, President Tinubu is bringing a kind of leadership that Nigerians have not been used to. And for a very long time, the VP, the Vice President Shettima, have been telling us the kind of leadership that President Tinubu is bringing to Nigeria and Africa. That President Tinubu is bringing a modern kind of leadership that Nigerians and Africa have not experienced before. And I can see it already, because so many things that used to happen before in the previous administration, in the previous government, is not happening. You understand me? So many people that used to, because they are friends with president, or because friends with the or with any politician that become, of course, that get into power, that they can get contract, they can do anything they want. But this government is totally different. That is why that is why they are not happy. That is why they feel like President Tinubu government is very, very difficult, or it's very, very hard. In fact, one of the things that they are doing right now, I've seen many of them trying to share Asari Dogubo's video. Of course, there's a video that Asari Dogubo made, and it was addressing different kind of things. And some of them are not happy about it. Some of them are using it as an excuse to say, oh, look at Asari Dogubo was praising President Tinubu, and now he's already complaining. My brother, that we are supporting President Tinubu does not mean that when we feel like something is not okay, that we should not talk about it. It means that you are short-sighted. You understand? You are short-sighted. People will have to criticize the government. People can complain if they want to complain. But that does not mean that President Tinubu is not the right man for the job. People will complain to also maybe point the government to what they're supposed to do and what they are missing, which is very, very important. And that is what Asari Dogubo is doing. And I love what Asari Dogubo is doing. He's fighting for his own people. He's fighting for his own pocket. He's fighting for anything he wants to fight for. Everybody has a right to fight for. That we supported President Tinubu does not mean that we cannot talk about anything that we feel is not okay or we want to talk about. So it means that you don't understand. And that is what the Vice President Shettima said, that President Tinubu is bringing a kind of leadership that so many people don't know. Nigerians don't know. Africa, they are not used to this kind of leadership. You understand me? It's a superior kind of leadership. I'm telling you, it's a revolution. President Tinubu's government is a revolution. I have heard so many people talking about revolution. When is revolution happening in Nigeria? Revolution is already happening, and you cannot see it. You only need the kind of politician or leader like President Tinubu to change the system. It's a fundamental challenge, and President Tinubu is the only man that have the capacity, the potential, the ability, and the team of people, which is even the most important thing. The team of people that will be able to lead and be able to effect that change that you are looking for, but you don't know. President Tinubu is the only man that have the political will and power to effect that change that you are actually talking about. So you don't know that? So don't worry yourself. Relax. It might seem difficult. You might be complaining. It's your choice. President Tinubu is not going to come and give you food. I learned that there are so many types of rice, but some people choose to eat a different type of rice. It's your choice. So President Tinubu is not going to come and give you money to go and eat that specific type of rice that you want. So, because that one is so expensive, and then you are calling on President Tinubu, things are expensive. Things are expensive everywhere. If you want me to show you incidents of people all over the world complaining about the challenges, I can show you. So please, I'm telling you that President Tinubu is not going to feed you. Get out. Go and look for what to do. MNM and Yemeke say, my brother, thanks so much. Abdul Rashid bin Mustafa said, you are highly welcome, sir. I salute you. Garrison Harris, good evening. I see you. Abayomi Adewale, good evening. I salute you. Kendi Yusuf, 2024 will be okay for all Nigerians. In fact, President Tinubu is not promising anything. That's it. President Tinubu say everybody should do what they are supposed to do. That's it. You understand me? President Tinubu say everybody should do what they are. He's not promising you anything. President Tinubu is not promising. He's a leader. He knows what he's talking about. I get it, now. So tonight I'm going to clarify two things. Of course, I've already started by telling you what President Tinubu government will do for all Nigerians, and according to the Vice President Shettima, that every part of Nigeria will feel the positive impact of President Tinubu's government and leadership. The Vice President has been telling us things about the style of leadership of President Tinubu. It is something that the well-meaning Nigerians and patriotic Nigerians must pay attention to who President Tinubu is and the kind of leadership that is bringing on board that is different from what Nigerians are used to, or previous government, or even previous politicians, what they are used to. So I understand that even as it stands now, all those other people, or will I say will I say, heavyweight cabals that have been benefiting from the rotten Christ or rotten leadership of the country. They are studying the president to know how they can strike. I understand that, but President Tinubu is the last man standing. That's why we know that President Tinubu is the right man for the job. He can deal with everything dealables. I tell you today that President Tinubu have defeated all defeatables, guys. You see, if he were to be another person in power, maybe I would have been shaking, I would have been afraid of what is going to be before Nigeria. But I know that President Tinubu is the right man. Oh my, forget it. Do you know what it means to have experience? Over 30 years of experience. So watch. What is going to happen? And for those that know what is happening already, we can already foresee 2024. Just like some people are saying 2024 will be the best time for Nigerians. Yes, we already know it. Of course, I've already said it. February 2024 is like a review point for this government. That was the last time President Tinubu made his broadcast. Of course, he made reference to 2024 February. So let's see what is going to happen. Oladayo said, may God protect you for us. May God also protect you. Dixon Odeme said, my brother, God bless you and appreciate you for supporting His Excellency. And from Akwa Ibom State, staying in Uyo, I salute you. Please be safe. You don't mention where you are. Please be safe, please. Don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself. We know who we are. We are kings and queens and we overcome the world. We are not carried away by failures, bunch of failures. You know, people that fail in this world, they are plenty. Go and check the statistics. Wealthy people in this world today is not even up to 1%. But failures and people that are complaining every day, they are plenty. Failures are always plenty, guys. Don't follow the road that is so broad, that is full of failures and complain people that are complaining and shouting. No, we are kings and queens. How many kings and queens do we have in this world, guys? So please, if you're a king, if you're a queen, you will know. You identify yourself. You don't believe in making noise. We don't follow crowd. We are special people. We are royal priesthood, chosen generation, and that is who we are. We are the leaders. We are the chain, or will I say royalties, like the family of royalties. No one that means we are the one that rule the world. That's why I said we are kings and queens, and we overcome the world. So I don't need to explain more for you, but I'm telling you that this is reality. Because when the time comes, others will now begin to see what we have seen. Others will now begin to shout, oh, it's true, this man, we didn't know. They will begin to say it. We have already seen it because we are of higher frequency, will I say, or we are different. There's a mindset that we have, a mindset of winners, overcomers, always winning. Always winning. We learn from our failures and we move. Are you getting me now? So yeah, that's who we are. So we are kings and queens and we have overcome the world. You understand me? There's nothing that can stop that. Are you getting me now? We are winning every day, guys. We are winning. So please, I want all of us, the City Boy family, to pay attention to what President Tinubu is talking about and his vice. The vice president keep on hammering on this. I've already spotted this long time ago. There was a time that the vice president, Shettima, went to a conference in Germany and other places. He keep pointing to everybody, to the world, to Africa, that there's a new kind of leadership that President Tinubu is bringing. And that is why, this is very captured. It's captured in his recent statement by the vice president, of course, Shettima's statement, that every part of Nigeria, all Nigeria, every area of Nigeria will feel the positive impact of President Tinubu. And that is who President Tinubu is. He said, I want to be the president of a united Nigeria. So I believe that, and for that to be possible, there must be a strong foundation. And that is what President Tinubu is doing. I salute you, whatever. See, do not follow this bunch of criminals. You see, I made a video about Obi. I was asking them, did Obi go to Shiloh? Shiloh. Shiloh is it winners, whatever, end of the year activity or whatever. Experience. Last year, by this time, we saw how Obi was parabolating everywhere. Obi was going from church to church, every event, going from place to place, looking for how he will convince or deceive people to the point that they were telling us it's a religious this, it's a religious that. Yes, daddy. He was busy everywhere. We saw pictures and videos of Obi everywhere, kneeling down everywhere, under every pastor, putting hand, praying all kinds of prayers. And my brother, all these things are fake. Forget it. Fake. Obi, after he lost the election, he's no longer going to those places. He's no longer going to all these churches and be making noise. We are not seeing videos of. So he wanted to use maybe religion, but that failed. So I made a video reminding them, and you need to see the comment. Oh my God, I wasn't expecting anything less. Of course, my video is always targeted. My video is to a specific for a specific purpose, for a future reference, and which is going to happen. Of course, we are already telling them it's going to happen. That's why today we expected them to be rejoicing in their Biafra or in their kingdom. They are nowhere to be found. I learned that they are now giving certificate for people that are donating money. Bunch of I told you guys that IPOP is a criminal organization, is a terrorist organization, is a what their base is, or their whatever is propaganda. They are propagandist machine. They are scam. They are deceiving their brothers and sisters. I learned that they are now giving a certificate for people donating money. You see, I told you guys, if any day they will remove money from IPOP or from all these Biafra scam, you will not see anybody following it. I get it now. Simon Ekpa is doing it because of the money. Nnamdi Kanu did it because of the money. Everything about IPOP is because of the money. But we don't have problem. Let us see where this will lead to. We are here now. We told them we are going to watch them. You know how they promised them that Biafra is coming. Simon Ekpa did his own. Nnamdi Kanu did his own. Another person will come and do it. So they did the same thing. So right now they are giving a donation certificate. So if you donate money, they will give you certificate. They are a bunch of criminals, and they want people to keep quiet. They say in Sima, why you keep mentioning Obi? If you don't talk Obi or Igbo, you will not get views. I say you are criminal. If I need views, I will not be talking about the things I'm talking about. I will making you to be happy. I'm not in that mood. You know, sometimes if I feel like doing something different, I do it. But you see, this what I do is a different message. I'm giving you a different message. There's a purpose. You know, our mission is to make sure that we continue to fight in order to protect and to defend. And we know the people that are protecting our land against. We are protecting our land against these IPOP Biafra criminals from Igbo land, from Southeast, looking for where to steal. We know it. You are looking for anything IPOP Biafra, you are looking for where to steal. You understand me? And you will not succeed. I've told you people, if you don't want me to talk about Obi or Biafra or anything, remove Akwa Ibom from your map. But if you don't want, we will continue to expose your criminality. So guys, go and watch them. They are not even fighting among themselves that they are sharing certificate. They are giving themselves certificate. If you donate money for them, they will give you certificate. They are a bunch of criminals. That was how they told us that Obi is their savior. After they praised Nnamdi Kanu for a very long time. And I followed them to praise Nnamdi Kanu. Oh my God. This is I don't know what's going on there. Oh shit. Can you hear me, guys? Because I can see some stuff. I don't know if you can hear me, but if you can hear me, well, that's fine. Okay, yeah. So I'll continue. I don't know if you can hear me on YouTube or Twitter or anywhere you are. I'm still, let me know. Okay. So after they deceive their brothers and sisters with their Biafra, it's a business. Biafra is a business. Only people that continue to any people I told them it's a business, guys. It's a business. So they know what they are doing. It's only their brothers that continue to deceive themselves. So let them be giving certificate. They are giving Biafra certificate. Before they say they will give Biafra identity card. You can imagine a bunch of criminals, people who stay abroad, they stay in the US for 50 years, 20 years, 17 years. They don't have sense. They are a bunch of criminals. And then that was how they try to present Obi to us as a savior. And we say, no, we disagree. We refuse. We refuse to accept a bunch of criminals. You know, they presented Obi to us as a saint. The same Obi that worked, you know, we have so many now because we begin to do more study to tell them that you are a bunch of criminals, yeah? So we have more evidence that Obi worked with Abacha. He's one of Abacha's boy. Remember? Many of you know now. So we know it. We're telling them, how you be telling us all kinds of things? You lie everywhere. I get it? And they are shocked. They are shocked that we are telling them this. You understand me? They are very, very shocked that we know everything. You understand me? Obi, the same man who was following Abacha everywhere. You understand me? They were marketing Obi as a messiah. Now, Shiloh, he did not go. Experience. Obi stopped attending all the church services that he used to attend during the campaign because Obi wanted to use it to deceive people. So just like I said before, Obi's contract with God has expired because elections are over until 2026 or 2027 when election cycle will start again. You will see Obi, you will start to parabolate everywhere again in all the churches. You understand me? So they preach Obi for us as a messiah during the election. The same Obi that worked with Atiku. We all know what Atiku did. Obi chose Atiku as his boss, as his mentor. The same people. Imagine if you look at the activities of Atiku as a vice president of Nigeria I mean, you will not like to try Atiku again. You will not like to give anything leadership to Atiku because he failed as a VP. That's what I mean. He saw some of the things, his decisions and policies is not good for the country. But Obi chose Atiku as his mentor, as his coach, as a VP. He ran with Atiku, some years ago. Was it 2019? Obi ran as a vice president to Atiku. That's the same person that they still market to us as a messiah. He was also enjoying under Abacha's regime. This same Obi was enjoying under Abacha's regime. I'm telling you, he was Abacha's boy. Even as he failed as a former governor in Nigeria, in Nigerian politics, Obi has never succeeded as a politician in Nigeria. You understand me? Obi only succeeded, if at all, individual as a person in his own private businesses, which we know how his own private businesses, how the funding came from. Are you getting me now? But that is not by the way. He, as a governor, Obi failed for how many years he ruled Anambra? 7 years or less. He denied several local governments from their own constitutional rights. Are you getting me now? The first governor in history, people should not forget it. Obi, as the first governor, the only first governor in Nigeria that denied local government, all the local government in Anambra State their own constitutional rights. He refused to perform election. He refused to conduct election for them. He denied them. It was only close to his own end of his tenure he decided to conduct election. This is the same person that they preach to you as a messiah, but they failed. You understand me? They failed. You understand me? In fact, we remember that time when Jonathan assigned, when Jonathan increased the minimum wage to 18,000. It was Obi as the only governor in Nigeria that failed, that refused to pay the money. So minimum wage that we are shouting today, Jonathan increased it to 18,000 then, and Obi was a governor. You understand me? Obi refused to pay. He was one of the governors that refused to pay that money. While other governors paid their own, but Obi as a governor refused to pay that money to pay the minimum wage that was increased to 18,000. He was the only governor that failed. So the only governor who denied local government their constitutional right, the only governor who failed to pay a minimum wage increase in minimum wage, which led to the strike. Do you know how many week strikes or how many month strike that people, the teachers and the doctors, they went on strike because of this very issue? In fact, they went on strike for 13 months because of all these things. Teachers were on strike, doctors were on strike. So this is the same man that they project to us as if he's a savior, and we say no, he's a failure. And so when I made the video I made today, or was it yesterday, so many of them, they were so angry. They report my page. They say all kinds of things. I say, I told you, I will still come live to tell you that your reporting is not doing anything to my page. I'm just telling you, your reporting is not doing anything to my page. I get it. I'm not just ready. It's not doing anything to my. In fact, it was during Obi's period. One of the notorious kidnapper, what's his name? Evans came from. It was the insecurity in Anambra that gave birth to one of the notorious kidnapper in Anambra State that was arrested in Lagos. From Anambra, arrested in Lagos. I think Evans or something like that. In fact, during that time, so many people migrated away from Anambra to another places because of the difficulties that that will be brought to the people of Anambra State. In fact, Obi refused to do anything at all. The only time he tried to do some road construction were the roads that today people can no longer walk on that road anymore. All those roads are dilapidated. All this while, in fact, it's not even working at all because so these are the people. This is the same man that all these Obingos and IPOP Biafra people try to push to Nigerians and say is their savior, and we rejected it. So ever since then, they are not happy, and you can never be happy because we don't want criminals. We don't want, if that is your savior, you can appoint Obi as the president of the Biafra people. Choose him. Why didn't you take him as your Ohanese president so that he can solve the problems of your people? Simple. It's as simple as that. Or you make him the president of the Southeast. I can tell you, man, there is no future for Obi and his brothers and Obingos as long as they continue in their deceit. You understand me? So that's it. That's what I tell them. So they are never happy with me. And I don't expect them to be happy with me. I get it. I don't expect criminals to be happy with me. Tayo V. Robin say we have different Obi like Saint Obi, Mikel Obi, Obi Kerenke, and yes, Daddy LOP. PDP Obi is a boy. Exactly. That's what I tell them. When I say Obi, is it your Obi? Why is it that you identify with the failures? They never say anything. Yeah, you think that is by running propaganda? Kunle, I see you. Thank you very much, Kunle. Thank you very much. You understand me? So it's not by running propaganda that is going to succeed. Francis Josiah say, "How are you, my man?" Ah, we full ground. Oh. I don't know if you can hear me because my network is kind of it's not well. I don't think my network is well. Uh, Tayo say Obi is the first governor who demolished people's houses and refused to give compensation. Exactly. One of the first governors who refused demolish people's houses and did not give them compensation. And if their brother want to say something, they use it and cover it up and say, "Oh, Obi paid, Obi paid." In fact, I made a video that where is Obi? Wait, I don't know what is going on. This other. Okay, yeah, I can see it. So, when I made a video, I was telling them that Obi did not. We have not seen Obi in Shiloh this year. We have not seen Obi in experience. They say, "Oh, didn't you see Obi go to sympathize with the Kaduna victim, whatever, whatever." They are always looking for excuse for Obi, Obi Kererenke. Oh, okay. Somebody said, "I hear your HD audio clear die." Okay, thank you very much. So, that's what we are talking about. So they are just looking for excuse for Obi. Obi Keredeke. Obi Keredeke. I make reference to Obi Keredeke because I remember how Obi, they almost deceive everybody. Kai, it's only few people that know. They say, no, we cannot, be deceived. Are you getting me now? We cannot be deceived. So today, if you go everywhere, if you go on social media, they are everywhere now running propaganda. They think that they can bring President Tinubu down. They don't know who President Tinubu government is. So I'm just laughing at them. At the end of the day, they will learn. They will understand who President Tinubu government is and what he can do and what he has been doing and what he has promised Nigerians. So that's it. Are you getting me now? In fact, one of the things I want to talk about is the other lies and propaganda that they have been. I told you before that these people, that the only thing they have been flourishing is propaganda. I've said it many, many times. They only flourish based on propaganda. And when people know the truth, they will expose them. And then when people expose them, when we expose them, they don't like it. They get mad because we expose their propaganda. Are you getting me now? One of the propaganda is when you hear IPOP Biafra people, they will say, "Oh, that Igbos survive with only 20 pounds. That how that you cannot do anything. That no matter what you do to us, that we support with 20 pounds." Ah, my brother, I don't is a if it there wasn't, in fact it's not, um I cannot be celebrating anything bad to anybody. But you see that thing, you see that lie, that is a big lie. When you hear them, they say, "Oh, uh you know what I mean?" When you hear them say, they say 20 pounds was given to us, and look at us how we are today. It's a very big lie. That is a lies that all of them were told. They were deceived with lies. They always like to run with their lies, with lies and propaganda. You know what I mean? Another lie is when you hear them say, "Oh, they are marginalized." IPOP Biafra, they say they are marginalized since 19th Borogodom, that they have not become president. So that is what they mean by being marginalized. They forgot what they did of how they want to even destroy the country. They forgot it. You understand me? So those are the lies. The reason why I'm even talking about this 20 pounds is, one of the days. Oh, somebody say not hearing you anymore. Okay, if you are not hearing me, I'm sorry. Go to where you can hear me. People can hear me. Please, can you confirm if you can hear me on Facebook, please? Confirm if you can hear me on Facebook. Please confirm if you can hear me on Facebook. So when you hear them say 20 pounds, 20 pounds, we were giving 20 pounds, and Igbos were giving 20 pounds after the war, is a big lie. Those are big deceit. Let me clarify you. You see, the way today now, because of what happened during the election, some people started running propaganda. Some people started saying, "Oh, they should not invest in Nigeria. They should not invest in Lagos. They should go back to the southeast." Some people are now saying, "Oh, everybody should move to the southeast." That was exactly the same thing that happened during that time, during the Biafra War or Nigerian Civil Biafra War. Are you getting me now? So what happened that time was Ojukwu, as one of the criminals, deceived everybody, deceived especially the people from the old eastern region. Remember, in the old eastern region, Akwa Ibom was there. As at that time, it was Calabar or Akwa Ibom was there. Other people, other this thing, other tribe. They were part of the old eastern region, as it were. And Ijaw people, for example, Ijaw, because Dakaboro was part of it and all of that. And they deceived so many people. Ojukwu as one of the people in the army. You know, as at that time, the Igbos were everywhere in the army. They had power as at that time. In fact, they were occupying lots of positions in Nigeria as at that time. I'm telling you, many positions were occupied by the Igbos as at that time. But Ojukwu, you know, using his position in the army, he wanted to deceive people. He wanted to grow to power. Are you getting me now? So he started deceiving people. He ran the propaganda and say, oh, people should start. So just like what Simon Ekpa is doing now. Remember, Simon Ekpa is saying he wants to do Biafra identity card. Remember? So they will do that and deceive their brothers. It's the same way Ojukwu did the same thing and deceive their brothers. During that time, Ojukwu said that they have a Biafra money. Remember? So they should use Biafra money. So they all withdrew their money and they exchanged it to Biafra money. You see how they deceived them? So their brothers created fake Biafra money or Biafra money that was not accepted anywhere. So they created fake Biafra money. Ojukwu created fake Biafra money and asked them to go and withdraw money from Nigerian bank, the real Nigerian pounds. They went and withdrew their money. You understand me? To exchange it for Biafra money. It's the same way that they are doing today. It's so easy for you to understand. When some group of criminals, they rise up and they started getting followers on social media, they will start deceiving their brothers. They will say, oh, we'll give you identity card. Let us do our passport. That was the same way. So they started migrating from everywhere. They say they want Biafra. They started using Biafra money. And just like some people now, some of them, they started moving from Lagos to, I don't know where they are moving to. And some of them, they are even victims. Some of them, they are not even alive today. Of course, you know the story. We have listened, we have heard stories of how people, they say they are moving from Lagos to go and invest in the southeast. I get it, and then they don't come back alive. We hear so many bad stories about what is going on with people in the southeast or all over the southeast. It's not secured. A lot of challenges, security threats everywhere because of these IPOP Biafra people using unknown gunmen and all kinds of things to cause problem everywhere. That was the same way Ojukwu did it. Ojukwu deceived their brothers and sisters. So they withdraw their money from the Nigerian banks and exchange it with Biafra money. Listen to me, listen to me. The people that refuse to remove their money, you understand? This is one of the stories. There are so many stories to this, but this is one of the stories that I think this is the correct story because I can see their behavior today. I can see their behavior today. Simon Ekpa say he wants to do Biafra identity card. So and then they say they want to do passport. Remember all these things, they are collecting money. They are using money. So when Simon do Biafra identity, they will collect money. They are doing a donation certificate. They will collect money. So they will print out a paper and give in exchange of money. That's the same way Ojukwu was doing it because it was business. Ojukwu uses it as an advantage in the military. You know, sometimes people always want to use advantage of whatever political position. That is what they did. So after they deceived them during the Biafra war, when it was time, Ojukwu ran away. But then by then he has collected all the Nigerian pounds and ran away. Go to Cote d'Ivoire and everything. So when everything over, when they surrendered and they came back, those people that refused to remove their money from Nigerian banks, when they came, their monies were still intact. But those people, those ones that left their money in Nigerian banks, they came back and they collected their money. Nothing happened to them. But before then, Awolowo and other people, they assigned lots of money to the people in the East. Whether Ojukwu or who was the leader, the prime minister in the East. And they were complaining. They refused to, they take the money. It is the same thing just like the governors are doing today. The federal government is giving every state money, right? For them to develop their place. So instead of the state governors to use the money to develop their place, they refuse to use the money to develop their place. They keep lying to their brothers and sisters that the federal government, they keep lying to their brothers and sisters that the federal government does not like them or there's no, that they are being marginalized. But the state governors are receiving money. So that is the same. That is the same thing we are telling you today. You understand me? So before that time, they were giving the prime minister of the old Eastern region money. They were giving them money, but they took the money, they hide it, and they were deceiving them. Oh, that the federal government of Nigeria do not like them and all of that. So Awolowo and others, they received their own money and they use it for the development of their own space. But was it Michael Okpara and other people who received money, according to them? They refused to use the money for what they're supposed to. They hide the money. They were using it for their own personal interest. The same thing. So when some after the war they came back, the people that changed their money to Biafra money, which is useless money, that is not acceptable. So they had to change the money. They had to change the money back to Nigerian money. But who will accept it? So some people, I don't know whether some people were giving some money like £20 or whatever, whatever. That is where this story of their lives came from. Whenever you hear them, they say, "Oh, we were giving, £20, and we survived. Look at how we are. Look at how we have survived. We are the richest. We are this. All these things are a bunch of. They always play the victim card today. You understand me? Because the reason why I'm saying this is because there's no other tribe or anybody in Nigeria today that is complaining and shouting and running propaganda like these IPOP are fraud people. They are the same people running that propaganda that they were giving £20, £20, £20, that they have progressed, marginalized. That's the same lie. They are a bunch of criminals. I tell you, say people are a bunch of criminals. I understand them and I know them. They are a bunch of criminals. You understand me? They are looking for opportunity to steal your state, your name, your everything. So if you are any part of Nigeria, you must focus on people who call themselves IPOP, pretend to be IPO or call them, or Biafra or anything will be. You must be careful in your state because their mission is to change everything. Soon they will say they are the one that developed your place. They will change your name. They will say, we own this place. We buy everywhere. We have money. The same people running propaganda everywhere. You understand me? So the £20, all these things are lies. So I believe that most of you were here when somebody called into my program. He said he's an elderly person, that he was alive. I asked him, did you collect the £20? He said no, that his friend collected it. He's one of the criminals. I can assure you, they are one of the criminals. They are big criminals. Deceiving people, running propaganda, £20, £20, £20. That is a big lie. There was nothing like £20. That is a big lie that they have used to deceive so many of their brothers who don't want to know the truth. Another lie is when they say General Philip Effiong. You heard when IPOP Biafra, yes, Azikiwe, Nnamdi Azikiwe was using the Eastern region money to run his bank. Yes, Nnamdi Azikiwe. After they gave him money, he kept collecting money. They share money to every region. Anyways, he kept collecting money at Nnamdi Azikiwe and be deceiving his own brothers, just like the governors are doing today. The governors are collecting money from the federal government, but refuse to use the money for the development of the people in the southeast. You see this message, we will pass this message to everywhere and they will get it right. They will just stop running propaganda with deceiving people with £20 story. Another propaganda is when you hear them say that General Philip Effiong was Biafra. What about General Philip Effiong? Because they say General Philip Effiong was the second in command of Ojukwu. That is criminal. That is scam. That is the same scam that they have been scamming people if you don't understand what it means. These were the people, General Philip Effiong, and just like every other person in the army, they were in the army. Ojukwu was in the army, Nigerian army. So when it was time, people that was his friend supported him. I getting me now? Fight for him or wanted to support him. Some of them didn't even know their intention, the intention of Ojukwu, that it was for his own personal gain. Are you getting me now? So now General Philip Effiong was closer or was even maybe second in rank or to Ojukwu that time. You understand me? Was supporting Ojukwu as at that time. So Ojukwu and their people ran away when it was time to fight. Ojukwu ran away to go to war. It was General Philip Effiong who stood and was trying to do whatever he can until they all surrendered. Now today you will see IPOP people running propaganda that General Philip Effiong was Akwa Ibom, and that is how Akwa Ibom is Biafra. That is a bunch of criminals. That is the propaganda they used. It was not only General Philip Effiong who fought in the side of Biafra. There were Yoruba people that supported Biafra. There were Hausa people or the northern people that supported Biafra. There were Ijos and other tribes that supported Biafra. How come they use General Philip Effiong? Because this is the propaganda they can buy. The target is Akwa Ibom oil. They want to steal our oil. They want to steal Akwa Ibom name. IPOP, Biafra, Obingos from the southeast. They want to steal Akwa Ibom. That is their mission. They have always been doing it. We remember the fight in the within Abia State and other places, fighting us and all kinds of things, trying to change our name, impose all kinds of language on us. These are the bunch of criminals I've been telling you about. So we know the story and we understand the story. That is why their story can no longer fly. Are you getting me now? The General Philip Effiong concept of deceiving people, telling them that, General Philip Effiong was a second, that was a lie. Because General Philip Effiong was not the only person that fought in the side of Biafra or that supported Ojukwu, but that is a lie that they have been using. Nnamdi Kanu used that lie to deceive people. IPOB used that lie to deceive people. General Philip Effiong was never in support of anything Biafra. You understand me? Was a support of therefore, even General Philip was a man on his own, cannot affect the interests of all Akwa Ibom people or Nigerian people. You understand me? So those things are a bunch of criminals that we have come. This generation of Akwa Ibom people, we have come to destroy the lies and propaganda of IPOP people, Biafra people from the southeast of Nigeria. Basically, the Igbos, most of them are Igbo, from Igbo land, that have been running propaganda for a very long time, deceiving people with General Philip was part of Biafra. That is a bunch of criminals. Now, their target, just like every other people, what they do is to marry our women. They use our women. You know, they use women to try to encroach and to steal our land. But we are just letting them know that we understand the story. So listen, if you want anything, if you want your own nation, or maybe you want Igbo nation or you want Biafra, you are free. Everybody have right to demand for whatever they want. So you can go and talk to your people, talk to your legislators, talk to your leaders in the southeast. Let them present your case. Follow the right procedures and stop running propaganda everywhere. But because I can guarantee you that it will not work. Your propaganda cannot work this time around, and we are here to make sure that we destroy all the lies and propaganda of IPOP that they have been running for a very long time, and we keep quiet. In fact, I was even part of it, helping them. Look at it. Look at it. Is there anybody that any other person that you see, anything that anybody do that they will support? They have never supported. When it was what call it, Godswill Akpabio's turn to become the vice president, did you see any Igbo man support him? Only few people, only few. Did you see anybody? Ojo Sokalo, that was the senior in politics or in leadership as a data, that's supposed to support Godswill Akpabio. What did he do? He fought against Godswill Akpabio Senate presidency. I'm telling you, have you seen any Igbo man support anything Akwa Ibom? Because they feel like they want to take it over. There's no other, they don't want anybody to know anything about Ibibi or Akwa Ibom or any other tribe. You understand me? That is the truth. But President Tinubu came to recognize everybody and every other tribe. That is why President Tinubu will succeed, because Nigeria is not Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa. Nigeria is made up of over 350 people or tribes that speak different languages. So therefore, for Nigeria to work, every tribe and religion or ethnicity must be integrated to make it Nigeria. That is what it's supposed to be. That will be the failure of President. Any day President Tinubu will say that Nigeria is Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba, that is when President Tinubu will fail. I can assure you. The only way that this country can be sustained is when every tribe and ethnicity is acceptable and recognized. That is when, and after all, that is the original purpose of the country. The people that rule us and left said that a regional system is good for us. They left the regional system for the southwest people, the western region. They left the regional system for the northern and left it for the which other one? For the old eastern region. I said, when you people grow up, you people can increase and choose more region system that will cover. But when they came, they collapsed it. You understand me? So that is what I can tell you. Are you getting me now? So we understand the truth, and that is why we know that President Tinubu is the only man that is going to do the job. Are you getting me now? We know that President Tinubu is the only man that can be able to do that job. So their lies and propaganda is over. So as President Tinubu launched the healthcare system, we did not hear them complain. We did not hear them talk about it, because they don't want good news about the country. You always want bad news. When the incident happened in Kaduna, we saw them sharing videos of the incident, trying to use it to talk rubbish and all kinds of things. I get me now. So I have told. Well, I'm just letting them know that you are going to fail if you put Akwa Ibom in your agenda. You understand me? If you put Akwa Ibom or Ijo or any other tribe, any Niger Delta or South region, you are going to fail big time. I've told you people this because you think that I'm joking. So I'm just highlighting that. You understand me? So when the president is achieving good things and all of that, you will not hear them talk about it. You only hear them spread maybe the incident that happened, and that was accident. You don't know when accident will happen. So accident happened or whatever happened in Kaduna, we saw what happened, and the news everywhere. They were busy sharing all those ones. Now that President Tinubu have signed into law, unveil his own Nigeria healthcare system, we did not hear them talk about it. They are not talking about it extensively. They are not focusing on that. They are waiting for every bad news or everything that will make President Tinubu look bad. That is the one that they are looking for. Which one is this one? Say easy home life. Say stop forcing it, bro. IPOP criminals. You don't know. You don't know Sima. You don't know the first son of Sima. I think you are just joining my broadcast, whether you're on TikTok or anywhere. Stop forcing what? Obi forced it many times, he failed. Nnamdi Kanu forced it many times, he failed. Igbos through IPOP Biafra, you have been forcing to be the president of Nigeria, he failed. So stop forcing it. You can never be. You are not born to be president of Nigeria. You understand me? I said that and you got angry. You understand me? You were not forced. You have been the one forcing everybody to like you or to make you president. You will not be president because you don't have characteristics to be president of the country. You understand me? You can't come and steal a Ibom and say you want or steal everybody or you want people to join you in your Biafra. I keep telling you this. Don't think that I'm joking. I might be laughing, talking, but this is the reality. I can tell you, I have worked with these people. If I did not work with them, I will not be able to. They are a bunch of criminals. That is why they have not succeeded. Even in what they have done, in what they have gotten, it's not still enough. Go everywhere on social media. They are the one begging. They are the one shouting. They are the one complaining the most. They are not still satisfied. Wealth gotten from bad method or bad ways or stolen, you can never see them succeed. Okay, you understand? Upon everything that they have, upon how they say they are smart. You hear them in my broadcast. Somebody was abusing me. Say, "Oh, quite on people, we know you as houseboys and house, but we are okay, and we are making it." You understand me? But you see, all of them, you are the one forcing it. So when you come to my broadcast and talk rubbish, it means you are deceiving. What I'm doing is actually paining you. That is why you keep reporting, my brother. You need to report all my pages to bring it down. I've told you before, it was a challenge I gave to you people. But you see, if you come on to bring down the page, you cannot. Let alone every other thing. It's not by bring anybody that you can to bring down Nsima's page. But if you cannot, shame on you. That is a sign that we have defeated. We are going to make sure we bring down all criminals in the name of IPOP, in the name of Biafra, in the name of Obingo. You will never succeed. We are going to continue to defeat you. Are you getting me now? That is what I can assure you. I don't believe in making noise and running propaganda. Obi had how many million followers on Twitter? He couldn't win election. It's as simple as that. You understand me? So that's all I can tell. So, how many days ago, just yesterday, President Tinubu unveils the Nigerian health sector, of course, renewal investment initiative, which for me, I think President Tinubu's is more focused, on what he can do to achieve. You understand me? So that is what we have seen. So we did not hear them talk about it. There are so many good news everywhere that is spreading everywhere. And it's not just only President Tinubu that is doing what he's doing, even his ministers as well. I watched the other day the interview of one of the ministers. I think it's the communication minister. The plans of the communication minister and what they are doing. And I listened to every bit of it. And this is it. This government understand. President Tinubu's government and his team of people are people that understand how to, take Nigeria out of this present situation, and they are doing it the way it's supposed to be done. I get it now. So if you are hungry, go and look for food. It is not President Tinubu that will give you food. So if you are hungry and you are using because you are hungry, to be saying President Tinubu is not doing well, is this and that, you don't get sense. I get it now. You don't get sense. That tells you that you don't know what you are doing. Olatunji, thank you very much for that. I see you. Good day. Usman, thank you very much. Paul Istafeno say, did Tinubu win election, please? No, we don't know who won election. Maybe your Obi win election. Was it Obi that won? Is Obi in government house? So if you don't know who win election, it's your problem. That's why all of you will continue to be backward. You can only succeed by running away from your place because you don't want the truth. You keep running away from your place. Because you don't want to know the truth. So if you don't want to know the truth, continue deceiving yourself. I get me. Abdul Kaniyu Falogun say Peter Obi went to Kaduna and gave them 3 million. Hallelujah. So Peter Obi went to Kaduna to go and give money. We have so many incidents that has happened in Anambra State. Obi did not do anything about that. Is it 3 million? What is 3 million, anyways? Is it 3 million Obi gave? Nobody asked him to give money, oh, but he's doing it because he's looking for favor. Sean Oguns, right? Good evening. I salute you. Thank you very much for joining us. I get it now. Uh, Adesoyi Oluwa Shehu, say, how was your day? The son of Idu. My day is not always day. Yeah, you're always busy. I get it now. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Somebody said, if you are living in Nigeria, you won't talk all these things. My friend, there is hunger and hardship in Nigeria, no job for the youth, people can't pay school fees, people can't work, people can't work. My brother, you are so cheap to be talking nonsense. You are in Nigeria, your country, and you are complaining. What about people that are not even in their country? I've showed you what is going on in every other part of the world. Now only you things a hard pass. And then when I look at the name, his name is Chinwendu Omenzi, one of the IPOP Biafra from the southeast. If you ask them now, they say they make money, they have money. They're always the one complaining. Things are hard. Things are hard. Are you the only one that things are hard for? Are you the only one that things are hard for? Get out of here. If I mean, I've been in Nigeria, I was in Nigeria, so I don't know why you are. Oh my God, I don't know what is wrong with this. My 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 this thing is having problem on my TikTok. I don't know why. Let me see if I can restart this system here. Let me restart my system on my TikTok because I need it to be live as well. Mm. So you see, you hear them say, "Oh, if you are in Nigeria, you will not be talking all this one." Ah, ah. Is it not Nigeria that give birth to me? Is it not Nigeria that make me to be where I am today? What are you talking about? You don't know what you are saying, man. If we are in Nigeria, we are still who we are. Anywhere we go, we are still who we are. That is what makes us better than you. Because we are kings and queens and we overcome the world. I keep telling you this. I can't help you because you don't understand this. So that's it. You only believe in your miracle or your whatever. Go and get it. Simple. Francis Josiah say he is sharing the money he got from his campaign. Abdul say Obi gave 3 million, 1 million for coke. Ishaka Saliu say thank you, Sima. Adesoji say always appreciate your good job. Keep it up. May God be with you. Thank you very much for that. You understand me? So President Tinubu government is the best government. Whether I sleep and wake up, we can never regret supporting President Tinubu because he's a man. He's a right man standing and he's working with a team of people by the special grace of God that is going to help him achieve success because that's it. That is the only way. That's the only way. It's not going to, for things to be successful, it's not going to happen in one night or in 2 days or in 1 year. You must lay the right foundation, and that is what President Tinubu is doing. Somebody asked me what is going on between Asare Dokubo and President Tinubu. What concerns President Tinubu in your whatever? Asare Dokubo made his video and he's talking what he's talking. That's not your concern. So if you want to use Asare Dokubo's video to think that you can stop President Tinubu or you want to talk rubbish about it, you are the one deceiving yourself. Oh. Are you getting me now? You are the one completely. So you don't know. I think you don't. Maybe you don't know who Asare Dokubo is. You know who Asare, you will not be. So that is what I can tell you. You understand me? So you are asked, am I Asare or am I President Tinubu? You understand me? Rufi say God bless you. Sima. Thank you very much. Abdul Kani, you say the Igbo won Biafra, but 99% of Igbo voted for P2B to be the president in their dreams. Abdul saying, Sima, you are very right. Thank you very much for that. Well, I cannot categorically accept that statement that the Igbos won Biafra. Because if they won Biafra, the Igbo leaders it's time for them to raise their concern right now in the National Assembly. You understand me? So I don't think that is completely true. I've listened to so many people who do not support the idea of IPOP, Nnamdi Kanu, or Simon Ekpa's Biafra, or anything. I can agree with you that yes, it's true that some of the Igbos, maybe they want their brother to be the president or to be in leadership. But yeah, uh, that one can be true. Are you getting me now? That one can be true. That one can be true. So, but apart from that, Ndum Aka Chukuse Nsima, you can't even spell my name, whether Asma or whatever you are spelling. The prodigal son. Yes, I'm the prodigal son to IPOP Biafra criminals. If that was make yeah, if that what makes me a prodigal son, that's good because I cannot support criminality. I getting me? I will be the last man to support criminality. I cannot even be part of the people that will support criminality. I getting me? So if that's what you say, I'm prodigal son, that's your concern. I have nothing to do with you from the southeast. Biafra criminals. Are you getting me? I have nothing to do with you. Olatunji Awofoso said, Nsima, I hope Obi can focus more on Anambra, his home state. Charity begins at home. I've told him now, Obi's test of presidency is Anambra state or the whole of the southeast. Until Obi can be able to fix the issue that is going on in the southeast, he cannot be the president of Nigeria. It's simple. Let nobody. Why should you be arguing these things? Don't stress yourself. You saw what happened during the last election, so don't just stress yourself. It will happen again. Uh, Usman, thank you very much. I see you. I see your comment. Thank you very much on that. Nigeria presidential ticket is not for free. Babatunde Adebindi. Thank you very much. No, they think that by using emotions and all kinds of propaganda that you will get a Nigerian presidency. That is a big failure. I said to you that IPOP, Nnamdi Kanu run IPOP for the sole purpose of a Igbo presidency in 2023, and that failed. I told them many times. We knew it and we saw it. Well, when I say Igbo presidency, that is what they used to deceive people. But it was for few greedy people that have paid them. Remember, in 2019, IPOP came out through Nnamdi Kanu. He told us that a deal was signed and sealed. That is a sign. Remember that time, Obi was a vice president or running mate of Atiku. So during that time, IPOP collected their own share and they said, "Oh, election, go and vote." Before they were saying no election, no. But all of a sudden, if to that election, they say there was a deal that was signed and sealed. That is something to tell you that was what IPOP was set up for. So since they did not win that election, IPOP became a vehicle for political propaganda. They tried to stop President Buhari, Mohamed Buhari. They run propaganda. They say so many things. They call Nigeria a zoo, yet Obi wants to become president of a zoo. They say Nigeria is a zoo, yet they want freedom from a zoo. Remember, when you engage all these IPOP criminals, they will tell you that, oh, why is Nigeria afraid? They will not say why is the zoo afraid, because if Nigeria is a zoo, so a zoo can defeat you. So they are not say, oh, so why is Nigeria? They say, why is Nigeria not allowing IPOP to go, Biafra to go? It's a criminal, big time, because every day we see them migrating. Every night, every day we see them going to Lagos with nylon bag. Going to Lagos with nylon bag. The next day they will make it and they will make noise. Tell me anybody that made it in the southeast. Nobody. All of them made it in the west, in the Lagos or in Akwa Ibom, in Kaduna, other places. So that is by the way, because I don't. If I talk like it, to be as if I'm angry with Igbo people who have problems. No, I'm responding to the cause to the abuses and the propaganda of IPOP Biafra criminals, Obingos. Are you getting me now? But because if we keep quiet, they think that they are doing it right. They think that we don't know. We are helping them to tell them that we understand their criminality. You understand me? That failed. That failed. You understand me? That failed big time. You understand me? So please go and rest. There is no need of you talking rubbish or abusing me. It will not stop me from what I'm doing. I've said it many times. You might call me a prodigal son, but I know who I am. I'm the first son of Idu. Akparawa is the first son of Idu. That is why I can do what I'm doing. Are you seeing anybody doing it? No other person can do this job. No other person can do what I'm doing. You understand? Because I'm the first son of Idu. In fact, other people call me adorable son of Idu. God is your strength. How many people give me good names? In fact, I'm also helping to liberate the people of the southeast, the Biafra people, Biafra criminals that are deceiving the Igbo people or the real Igbo people from the south. I'm part of the people liberating them. You know, in the history, everybody will know that yes, in Sima, the first one of Idu from Akwa Ibom, you must mention Akwa Ibom, was part of the people that helped to liberate the people from the southeast, from Igbo land, from their brothers' criminality and atrocities that they have been doing for a very long time. We exposed them. Number one, we exposed their lies that, oh, they were giving only 20 pounds, so they are not happy. Oh, we expose their lies that they are discriminated, which everybody know that there's no discrimination. We expose the lies that General Philip was second in command of Biafra. That is nonsense propaganda. Trying to buy the conscience of women in Akwa Ibom. Because that is what they use to deceive women in Akwa Ibom. You understand me? And they say, oh, in the name of marriage, let us marry you. Then they will start using the women. That's your concern now. When the time comes, you will wake up. You understand? You don't believe in making noise. Just like I'm telling you now. Tayo say the only time you will have job is to start to be honest so that people can invest. Until you change your mindset, una go cry tired. They're already crying. They will keep crying, man. I tell you, if you go everywhere, they are the one crying the most. Yes, things are difficult everywhere, not only in Nigeria. But you see, that is why President Tinubu is working tirelessly to make sure that he will fix everything. So I listened to many people under the leadership of President Tinubu, all his ministers, all these people working in his cabinet. I can see that almost everybody in this government working with President Tinubu, they have the same vision. They want to work together with the president to achieve success. That is what is important, because I listen, just like I listened to the minister of is it mineral resources? Is it mineral resources? Dele Aleke, right? Very brilliant ideas and strategies and plans. If I'm not mistaken, I listened to the communication minister the other day. Very brilliant ideas. I've also seen the federal minister of works, of course, Dave Umahi, doing excellently. I've also seen the FCT minister, Wike, which we are aware of what is going on in Rivers State. Of course, was it 2 days ago or 3 days ago? We saw the report that, almost everybody is now decamping to APC. Well, I don't know if that's true or not, or if that's the right thing. But just like I always said, you see, I've always been saying this. When politicians fight themselves, you see, only the people that are going to be suffering. They will not be able to deliver governance to the people. It is only the wealth of the people will now be used by themselves, by the politicians to fight themselves. And at the end of the day, it is only the people that will suffer. So we want a government that will work together with the president, with the center. That's why I said, if you have opportunity to conduct election in your state, please make sure that you support APC government or candidates. For example, in Edo State, everybody is talking about Pastor Ozagie Eze Iyamo for Edo State. Yes, because it's APC. It will be easy for you, for APC, to work with APC to make sure they fix your state. That is the most important. Don't go and say you want to do strong head. Support somebody that is APC. Everywhere should be APC. To support a government that is going to be APC in your state. That is why in Akwa Ibom, we don't like that man, Governor Udomimo, because he's doing nothing in Akwa Ibom. And we want the court to sack him. We have been waiting patiently. We want the court to sack Udomimo. I don't know whether it's Governor Udomimo, because we have not seen anything that he has done in Akwa Ibom. So if you have opportunity to conduct, he will not come back. You see, Umo Eno can never come back second time. It's a promise. You understand me? And I think that is the same strategy that will happen in Rivers State. If Fubara or Sim Fubara or whatever is not working for the interest of the state or does not want to succumb, simple. He is not coming back second time. That is the way to do it. You understand me? Yes. So if your state have opportunity to conduct election, make sure you support APC candidate. You understand me? APC that will work together with President Tinubu and his cabinet and his team of people to deliver government in your state. If you like, fight from now till tomorrow. If you don't work with a government that will remember you, you will find out that there is nothing that is going to be done in your state. At the end of the day, the the administration or whatever tenure will come and go, and you will not see anything. You see, you end up seeing people fighting among themselves, and they will use the money that they're supposed to use for the development of the state for their own fight, which is not going to benefit you. That is why I said in this government, 50 years to come, is going to be the winning family. I can assure you. So support somebody APC candidate that is going to work for you in your state, because it is the challenge we are having is the governors and the leaders. They fail to do their job. They fail to do their job. You understand me? So if you choose a government or a candidate in your state that will work with the president, don't you think that is a big advantage? I get me. So yes, Edo State, of course, we already know that one. Hopefully everything will remain the same. That Pastor Ozaki Eze can emerge. Okay, Akin Wumi Samuel said, Mr. Nsima, they think wise are smarter and clever than others tribe in this country. Time will tell who is who. Obonaya Nwachi say, I hear you, brother. I salute you, Obonaya. I see you. Abdul say, the Igbo people made it in everywhere they go because of their that might not be correct because it's not everybody. Sean Ogun say, when lecturer speaks, students listen. President Tinubu is the boss of all bosses. Jimmy Solomon say, good evening. I salute you. Thank you very much. Paul, I see you. Paul, I see you. Thank you very much, Paul. IK. Olatinji say, okay, I think I read that. Akin Wumi said, Mr. Nsima, you are a wise man with wise, wonderful words. You are talking sense. They will not agree now. They will not. They say I'm from Akwa Ibom, so they are shocked. They are shocked that we defeated them. This time around, you see, they miscalculated. They miscalculated. You understand me? But we have always been supporting everybody. We have always been supporting everybody. But this time around, it was the time for the Igbos to support Godswill Akpabio. Ojus Okalu refused. He was saying all kinds of things. Today, I'm not even hearing about him. You should go and pray for him. Because in President Tinubu government, man, if you are not strong, forget it. As I mean, if you are not ready to work for the people, I don't think you can overcome it. So what is happening in Rivers State, of course, Fubara and others, is what is also giving contributing to what Asari Dokubo is saying. But I believe that I'm not there to talk about that one. Kunle maintains say Nsima just contribute to liberate them. They are learning. It's just that when you are telling them the truth, they got annoyed, but they know you are saying the truth. Of course, you need to see the comments. How I know he's paining them is from their comments. The thing that they are saying is paining them. And when I see he's paining them, I do another one. Because I tell them another truth. Because he's paining them. Yes, I mean, at first they thought that when they share my video of me supporting Biafra or IPOP, that is going to make me feel bad. My brothers, I'm not in that category. I supported Biafra. I supported IPOP. I supported Showere. I supported other people, which they all failed. I get me. I supported Biafra. I supported Nnamdi Kanu, IPOP, but they all failed. IPOP failed. Nnamdi Kanu failed because their intentions were not genuine. They are a bunch of criminals. They were running criminal entity, IPOP propaganda, and whatever political propaganda machine. So that is not what I want. I want the success of my people. When Nnamdi Kanu started, he started by trying to be good and telling people, oh, this one is not good. He was talking as if he's a saint. In fact, there was a way we had a song for him. People were singing, holy, 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 he's a savior. We sang that song. I sang the song personally. I sang the song. You understand me? But at the end of the day, we discovered that you are one of the bunch of criminals, IPOP terrorists. So I cannot support criminality. So when they share my video, They try to tell people that, oh, don't trust this boy. My brother, I don't want anybody to trust me. Am I begging you for your trust? It's a matter of time. You will see. Some people go and be making videos online. I've seen all of them, all they have said about me. In fact, Koiki Media marked me a scammer or whatever. I laugh. I laugh at all these things because you are a bunch of criminals. You people have not seen something yet because we are kings and queens and we overcome the world. So when you see them sharing my videos, say don't trust Nsima, that Nsima was once IPOP. Yes, I was once. I'm proud of what I did because I know what I want. I wanted a freedom for my people, resource control, good leadership. That was what Nnamdi Kanu was preaching until we discover that IPOB is a terrorist organization. They are engaging in criminal activities, which you can see today. You can see the result of it in the southeast. People cannot invest. People run away from there because of the current situation. So that is obvious. So I did not want my people to experience that. And I said, no, we cannot be part of the criminality. And so I dissociated myself from it. I remove myself from criminality. You understand me? So that is what I'm telling you. So if you see people sharing my videos saying, Sima talk about Biafra, yes, I talk about Biafra. Because as at that time, Nnamdi Kanu presented himself as a savior, just like Obi. He said, we can use the story of Nnamdi Kanu to relate with Obi. In fact, there was a time I made a video, I said, what is the difference between Obi and Nnamdi Kanu? That is the way they present themselves. Obi presented himself as a messiah to Nigerians. But when you look at the records, you find out that, man, there are a bunch of criminals everywhere. Man. When you look at the records of Obi, even as a governor in Anambra, even his past record as politician, you will find out that, man, they are not what they are saying. Are you getting me now? So it's the same thing. So I supported Nnamdi Kanu and I discovered that there are a bunch of criminals running propaganda everywhere, deceiving people, doing all kinds of things. Even them, I can even share you the videos of themselves, their own brothers complaining about what they are doing to themselves. So what are you talking about? So what I do? Somebody say, thank you very much, Suleiman Oladipo Akane. He said, first son of Idu from Akwa Ibom, you are born to liberate all the voiceless, silent watcher all the way, Montreal, Canada. Thank you very much, Suleiman Oladipo. Thank you very much. I salute you. Are you getting me? So we know what we are doing, and we'll continue to be here. So the challenge is still open for IPOP, for Biafra people, or for Igbo people from the southeast who feel like I'm insulting them, or I don't know what I'm doing, that they want to report my page. They say, oh, they come to me, they say they want to bring down my page. My page is still on, so it's a challenge. If you cannot bring down my page, shame on you. And then if you cannot get your Biafra, or get your Biafra passport or your identity card, just like your brothers deceive you, you went and removed your money and you changed it to Biafra money. When you came back from the war, you wanted Nigerian money again. And you say it cannot happen. You understand me? It can never happen. So that is the same thing. We understand their games, and their games keep failing every day, and it will not work. You get the point now? It will never work. It will never work. So our communication minister was on Channels TV the other day. He was actually trying to say the things that I would say if I'm in that position, or the kind of advice I will advise the government, in terms of, digitalization, economy, and innovation. Digitalization, economy, and innovation. It was focusing on, what would drive the economy, or digitalization, and what do you call it? Of course, and innovation. We need the facilities, the systems to put in place. In fact, he said something that got my attention, talking about laying the foundation or the architecture or this for having a sustainable internet, which is very, very important. All over the world, people are talking about broadband, fiber optics. I don't know how many of that have been laid, or cables have been laid in Nigeria, but yeah, in that video, I listened to the communication minister of President Tinubu, analyzing how to fix that problem. He said we need to lay the optic fibers, if not all over the country, but at least 95 or 98%. And he mentioned the exact money that we need, and he mentioned 2 billion. 2 billion to lay optic fiber everywhere over the country. Man, 2 billion is the smallest money. $2 billion. Nigeria is richer than that. So, and I believe that President Tinubu will be able to help to set out these funds that will help to actualize that. So these are the kind of things I'm interested in. People who are bringing ideas and thinking of solution, not running a propaganda and all of that. Everywhere running propaganda is. I mean, I have worked with these IPOP Biafra people for a very long time. If I don't know them, I will be maybe having a double mind. But because I know them, that is why I'm talking the way I'm talking. Are you getting me now? That is the way I'm talking. The way I'm talking. So yes, so $2 billion to lay the fiber optics all over the country. That was a brilliant conversation by the communication minister. Is it no? Yes, communication minister, digital innovation. Right? Was a very very good conversation, and I believe if the federal government can help achieve that project, that will be one of the best things that this government have done. Just 2 billion. Nigeria is bigger than 2 billion. Only 2 billion, man. What is 2 billion? Only 2 billion will solve the issue of internet connectivity or even our phone signal system and all of that. And then we see how different telecommunication companies are taking advantage. Or is it people like MTN? In fact, I will receive so many complaints of how they will buy their data or data 1,000 whatever data or monthly data, and it is not even up to a month the data will finish. That is because there is no infrastructure. And I can tell you that these companies are lucky. People like companies like MTN and others, they are so lucky because they are doing business in Nigeria where there is no policy, where there is no implementation of things. They can just do things anyhow. And I can tell you that these companies, they will make lots of money until eventually the government will be able to put the right policies and do the right thing. They are going to take advantage of it. So if we lay the fiber optics all over the country, and then we can solve the issues of internet connectivity, issues of what do you call it, phone signal, whatever. And that will be one of the best solution uh, to all those problems. So for me, I see that as example of what the kind of people that President Tinubu have decided to work with. You know, the communication minister was appointed was yes was one of the appointees or appointed by the president, which means that President Tinubu is working with people that are ready, you know, to help him actualize the best for the country, and that is something that we are interested in. I get me now. That is one thing that we're interested in. You see, President Tinubu will shock all the noisemakers, and that is why the vice president said that every part of Nigeria will feel the positive impact of President Tinubu's government. This is from our vice president, Shettima. And we saw the vice president Shettima in the southeast the other day, you know, giving them some vibes. My brother, if you follow who know, I've said this many, many times, and I can see all their comments, everything that they said about me in the comments, because of, in fact, somebody said to me that my English, that I know that I know if you speak English. I said, really? My English, now take me where I am. Oh. If you talk about degree, I pass you. I get many degree pass you. My level of work pass you. You understand me? So you see, so now the same English now make now we use defeat to be the same. We use the same English to defeat to be the same English that you think is not good. We use it to defeat to be. So I'm happy with my English because my English can solve problems. You that have English, you cannot solve your problem. You understand me? So so you see, so I upload my video, talking about important things. They will just be complaining of silly things. I will just be laughing. I said, somebody said to me, you know, get work, this and that. That's why you are doing. I said, now the one I don't get. Now we take defeat of you. Eh? We defeated Obi. I want them to know that we defeated them. With all their noise, we defeated them. They say we will not get followers, we will not get views, nobody is sharing our videos, but we defeated you. With your views, you cannot do nothing. You do nothing. You were not able to do anything. Huh? With your views, you were not able to do anything. We know what we are doing. Our views, there's a purpose. There's a reason why we are doing what we are doing. That is why I see that you people don't learn. You will need to learn. I salute you. Thank you very much. Those of you on TikTok, I can see you. You know what I mean? You need to learn. If all of us must learn, we must learn from President Tinubu. Ah, ah. Don't play with President Tinubu. Oh. You know what I mean? He knows what he's doing, and I tell you, is a wealth of knowledge that Nigeria is going to benefit from. And we are so lucky to have President Tinubu in this government. We are so much lucky. I get it now. If there is anything you need to learn from President Tinubu's government. If you did not learn from the patience, from the patience that President Tinubu was able to exhibit, will I say demonstrate, he demonstrated one kind of intelligence that if you are not strong, you cannot do it. Only President Tinubu demonstrated that strength, that shocked the whole world. So yeah, so you have to learn, oh, learn, follow who no road. It's not by noise. That's why I keep telling them. Follow who no road. If you don't like, keep making noise and be running propaganda. Follow who no road. If not, you will end up like Obi. I learned that some people say that Obi's job now is to be countering the government. Oh, Obi say Obi say he wants to be opposition. And someone say if you no get work, is he feeding you or what is business out there? He doesn't know anything. The things we have done, he cannot do it in his dream. Even in 100 years to come, he can't do it. They cannot do it. Put all of them combined, they can't do it. Somebody said today's network is very bad. Yes, my network is not okay. I've said that before. My network is okay, but hopefully I'm trying to fix it. It will be better. Let me say from next week, I should have a very, very perfect network that is gonna. So don't worry, it's gonna be okay. Don't worry, man. I told you, man, we are not in a rush in this. You see, me, I'm not. Do you know why? Because I'm in my place. We have already taken our position. I've taken my position. So I'm not in a rush to impress or entice anybody. You see, when they say they will report my page, I laugh at them. I mean, if you are able to report my page, I will open another one because I know my place. But I can guarantee you, you cannot bring that. I've told you, keep reporting this page, you cannot bring it down. It's a challenge. I've challenged the IPOP criminal organization. I challenge them. Go and bring all your brothers everywhere. You understand me? To not work. Somebody say how you they enjoy Tinubu's government. We are enjoying President Tinubu's government with a mindset of renewed hope. That is what it's about. It's renewed hope. You understand me? You know that President Tinubu is working on something that is going to bring a sustainable solution to the future of it. Obi is our problem. Obi is your problem, not my problem. Obi is the problem of the people of the Igbo land. Obi is your problem. You don't know that. Obi is your problem and your governors. So if you say Obi is not who is your problem? Let me hear from what's his name? Ultimate Comedy. So you say if Obi is not your problem, then who is your problem? Who is your problem? You see, they don't recognize their problem. They don't even know their problem. The person that is not their problem are the people that they are blaming. You will hear them go and blame somebody, a governor in Lagos. You know what I mean? They are from the southeast, so you will not hear them talk about the south. You will hear them blame governor in Lagos, and then they will exempt their brother. He's saying to me now that Obi is not their problem. Who is your problem? If Obi is not your problem, look at the whole of your southeast is in jeopardy. Yet Obi say he wants to come and make Nigeria better. When you cannot even make the part of the southeast to be better. You understand me? Is it Nigeria that you can make better? Huh? Is it Nigeria that you can make better? When Obi cannot fix common southeast, 5 states only. 5 states that is not even up to 1 state in Akwa Ibom. If I say that, some people will get angry. Please don't get angry. Oh. But just that the land mass of the whole of the southeast of 5 states is not up to 1 state in, is it Ogun State or Kogi State? It's not even up to Kogi State. The people of Kogi State supposed to be demanding for more states because if the combination of all the 5 states in southeast is not even up to Kogi State, then there's a big problem. Yet they have how many senators, how many local government senators, how many, my brother, they are cheating us. They are cheating us. Very soon we are gonna stop that, whether you like it or not. I'm telling you the truth, man. That is why this problem continues. Because when you are not contributing, you are collecting. There is a problem. He said, this one say, leave Obi. Our problem is bad economy, insecurity, agitation, poverty, this and that. Who caused it? Is Obi not part of the problem? Obi, as a governor, could not solve the problem of your people. So, can you imagine that if Obi was able to use the money that he was meant to use for the development of the state, don't you think that Nigeria would have progressed? Because another government will come and build on that development. But Obi did not use it to develop. Tell me one thing that Obi developed that we can call on. So Obi is your problem. Let me tell you, the problem of Nigeria is, will I say, is a combination of all the individual leadership, of all the state failures of leadership. So when you say Obi is not your problem, then you are talking out of ignorance because you don't know how Nigerian government works. You understand me? So this one says Japan economy is bigger than the economy of Africa put together. This is ultimate comedy. These are the Biafra IPOP. The same way Obi was talking. He always talk nonsense. He said Malaysia, Indonesia. Now this one now is telling us that Japan economy is bigger than the economy of Africa put together. You keep talking rubbish. Keep talking rubbish, man. That is, by the way, that is why you people will continue to fail anyway. We don't have problem. The only thing you do is to complain. Simple. When you complain, if you do rubbish, we stop your criminality. Simple as that. You can complain, but if you want to start rubbish, we'll stop your criminality. I can tell you. Obi, that's the same way Obi was talking rubbish. You are telling me that Japan economy, what concerns Japan economy, what we are saying? I said that your brother Obi failed as a governor because the failure of the country is as a result of individual failures of the state governors and every state. That's how it is. That's how it is. The success of the country will depend on the success of every state government. And they will be failed as a governor, and you don't see Obi as a failure. This one says Ghana is doing well. Ask the Ghanaians if they will tell you Ghana is doing well because they are doing business there, or your brothers are doing business there. Can somebody come to the southeast and do business? Start from your space. Stop going too far. The same way Obi keep mentioning far places that he cannot even get to. But when President Tinubu was talking, he was using Lagos as example. You understand me? So if you are telling me that because your land mass is small that you can still succeed, then make it work. When will you ever make it work? Ultimate comedy. You are one of the criminals. You're one of the criminals. Go and help yourself. You keep making noise and talking rubbish. That was how Nnamdi Kanu promised all of you heaven and earth that when Biafra come, we will build Biafra. Talking nonsense. You can't even build Southeast as it stands. Southeast cannot be built. You know what I mean? You people keep on spoiling the country everywhere you go. It's the same way I'm talking now. Just like you are talking, making noise, running propaganda. You are the one talking rubbish against the Nigeria, and then you expect people to treat you well. You keep running because we don't have a government that have stopped that nonsense. We are waiting for you people to do it this time around. Are you getting me now? Ultimate comedy. You are on my page, and you say you are the one that missed your priority because you are not supposed to be here. Because this is not a place for IPOP or Biafra criminals or Obi. Obi is a failure. We reject failures. That's why we reject Obi. Nobody wants to be a failure. Obi was a failure and should still be a failure in terms of politics. Obi can be good in his family or whatever, but in terms of politics, he's a failure. There's nothing you can say can stop that. You understand me? That's what I'm telling you. So if you, if ultimate comedy, if you are the misplaced priority, you see, I keep telling these people, you don't have sense. If you come to my platform and it's not what you want to hear, why are you here? You are the misplaced priority. You are a criminal. Simple. You will never see me. You will never see me come to anywhere. If I go anybody's platform, I listen and it's not what I want. You will never. I will just leave. That is maturity. You don't even have it. You come to intimidate me on my platform. You abuse it. That was the same way Obi did. Obi abused people because we don't accept him. He abused people. He just thinking that if you talk rubbish, we'll accept you. You are a bunch of criminals, man. A bunch of. I've told you. We have proven to you that you guys are a bunch of criminals. Eh? Many, 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 many times. It doesn't matter what you say. Akin Wumi Samuel said, I am hearing you perfectly here. It depends on where you people are. Oh, thank you very much. Uh, thank you very much. Southeast is already ablaze, most especially Anambra, yet the Obi bingos keep quiet, blaming Tinubu. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Immediately, the guy rushed to Japan. You cannot use your place as example. Tell me anywhere in the Southeast that you can use as example. Which of the governors is good governor in your place? Nonsense. Jimmy Solomon said we have to get about 10 states in Benue State. The next thing when you challenge them, the next thing, the next thing when you challenge them, they will not turn into tribal card, just like Obi did. When you challenge them, they will not say how much is dollar. These are the bunch of criminals that spoil the country because they live their life based on importing rice and beans and containers, spoiling the country with fake things and dollars. That's why you hear two things that you will hear IPOP or Igbo talk about is dollars and marginalization. Simple as that. This one say he don't even have good network. Aki Wumi say, what is their cup of tea and problem concerning what is going on in Lagos and other Southwest states? He's penning you, report the page. You see, I've told you people tomorrow you will not say, oh, you contributed to Nsima success or whatever. I said report the page so that your conscience will be the one to blame you. This page is here. You will still see it anytime I want. Is my page. I will come live and I will deliver the message. You understand me? We have defeated all defeatable guys. That's it. Watch how President Tinubu is gonna shut all of you up. You understand me? Watch it. Watch. You understand me? I was thinking that as you have a professor in the Southeast, that the South is supposed to be the best. You know, each time they talk, they forget that there is a professor in Anambra, Professor Soludo. So if a whole Professor Soludo that have ruled Anambra for almost 1 year and some months now cannot fix Anambra, then there's a big problem. The Professor Soludo that can speak good English cannot help the people of Anambra. No be madness. Because Chukwudi, Kaira, and Ilo say you cannot even speak good English. The Professor Soludo, your brother, that can speak good English, why has he not fixed Anambra with a professor? Your savior Nnamdi Kanu, who speak good English, why is he not giving you Biafra? Or Obi, who you say speaking good English? So you will hear them keep talking rubbish, man. After they try, they say Lagos is a no man's land. That one failed. Tell me what you people have done that has ever become successful. You understand me? This one say, I wish I can debate you live on air. Okay, send your invite. I pick you. Send your invite. What's your name? Send your invite. Comedy something. Send your invite. Send your invite. I bring you live. Sorry, guys, I will not be able to pick calls because I'm using my phone. I will not be able to pick calls, but if you are on TikTok, you can call me and then you contribute. You say you want to debate me. Ultimate comedy. I'm calling you now, guys. Watch. I'm calling him now to come and debate. He will not come. He will not come and debate. He are a bunch of criminals. And even if you come, you will listen to what he's going to say. You understand me? So this, if he say your days are numbered, those are the things that we know the IPOP slash Igbo people for. Is either you threaten me, you abuse me, you say you want. That's what we are not disappointing. So one of them say your days are numbered. My brother, we don't believe in making noise. We don't believe in threatening people. We are the kings and queens, and we overcome the world. Send your invite. What's your name? Send your invite. I'm here. Send your invite. I will invite you. Come live and debate. You say you want to debate me. I don't know if my network will allow me on TikTok anyways, because I don't have strong network there. So I'm here. What else are you debating? The results are there. We defeated you. We defeated Obi. We defeated IPOP. We defeated Biafra. Is there anything we have not defeated? So I don't know what you are talking about again. What are you talking about? Hmm? What are you talking about? I'm inviting you. Pick up your call. Huh? What are you talking? What are you coming to debate me? Huh? You told us that you own Lagos. We defeated you. You told us, what is it that you said that we did not? I've invited. I sent you invite. Okay, so you are not there. Let me invite another person. Ifeanyi, you say my days are numbered. You are the one that say my days are numbered. I'm the one even inviting you. People that say they want to debate me. Somebody say I've got a network problem. Yes, I know I have network problem on that device. I said there is nothing. It's like you are just joining me for the first time. Maybe you just know me for the first time. Nobody win me in any debates. It's not possible. Especially when it comes to IPOP, OB, Biafra, you can't defeat me. So now when you talk about the truth, when you mention OB, when you mention IPOP Biafra, they will take it to tribe. Now he's not saying that a Igbo man is not your enemy, but the bad economy. You see, he started talking tribe and all kinds of things. They always play the victim card. I know these people. My brother, ultimate comedy. I know you. You are one of the criminals. You always play victim card, you know. I've not said that Igbo people are the cause of our problem or anything. I've not said that. But I mentioned many people, which unfortunately are Igbos, that have contributed to the failures of their own place, not just Nigeria. I'm not even talking about Nigeria. Build your place. Professor Soludo, is he Hausa man? Is he Hausa man? He can speak English. You say I can't speak English, but Professor Soludo can speak English, Abi. Has he helped you? Obi can speak English. Has he helped you? You understand me? So it's not by making noise. This one say you believe in facts. Your own is fact. When you lie, you say you were given 20 pounds. Everything about you is lies and propaganda. You understand me? And you can't succeed, guys. You can't succeed with your lies and propaganda. I can assure you that. So Obi's contract with God, yes, with God ended last December or during the election, because he's no more going to God to be shouting yes daddy, or going to church to be shouting yes daddy. You know, he was moving from place, yes daddy, yes daddy. He cannot shout again. He's waiting for another election, waiting for another election cycle. Our refineries are already started working, of course. Dangote refinery will start working. Port Harcourt refinery will start working. Other refineries are still under progress. And you are talking about refinery. What concerns you with refinery? That's why I said that all these IPOP Biafra, what they are interested is in the oil. They are interested in Akwa Ibom because of the oil. You are talking about what concerns you with refinery. The one that you can do, why don't you do it? Huh? Who is this one inviting me? I don't know your name. You are answering for. What is for? Anybody that you don't have name. Huh? You don't have name. You are talking about it. What concern refinery? You are talking about what concern you people. You are talking rubbish, man. That's why I say you people are a bunch of criminals. You set up your refinery in the southeast now. Who stop you from setting up refinery? You keep mentioning things that does not concern you. You have a government. Let it fix the road for you, first of all. Let your governors, the whole of the southeast, come together to stop the criminality going on in the southeast first. Think about that. And you're telling me about refinery. What what concern refinery what we're talking about? You see, now who is the one telling you facts now? I'm the one telling you facts and figures. I said to you, number one, that Professor Soludo, is he not a professor? He's been in government for more than 1 year now. Tell us one thing that Professor Soludo have done in Anambra that you are proud of. Tell me one thing that Professor Soludo have done in Anambra that you have. He's been there for more than 1 year. He has not done anything yet. You expect President Tinubu to fix the whole of the country in 6 months. You understand me? Professor Soludo, a governor in Anambra, who is a professor, that's supposed to be more smart. It's been more than 1 year. There is nothing that you can point and say, this is what Professor Soludo have done. Yet, the Igbos or the IPOP or the Biafra criminals or the Obingos are expecting President Tinubu to fix the country in 6 months. That is a confirmation that they are a bunch of criminals. Whether you like it or not. If nobody telling you, I'm telling you. You understand me? I am telling you. And you only concentrate on other people's state because that is where you stay. Anyways, we don't blame you. You have run away from your place and you live in Akwa Ibom, you live in Lagos, you live in Kaduna, you live in Port Harcourt. Somebody say your network is bad. Please, can you do me a favor? Please change your. Don't worry if you cannot join my broadcast today. Don't worry, I'm not in a rush, guys. Don't worry. If you can't join my broadcast today, you will join another time. Okay. If you can't join it because my network, don't worry. Next time, okay. I'm sorry. You can come to Facebook. Okay, come to Facebook. Go to my Facebook. It's the same name. Go to Facebook. I will accept you on Facebook. I think the network on Facebook might be better. Come to Facebook, send me invite. I'll be able to accept you. So you have been complaining, and then I look at your place. This one say all I hear you say was just insult. It's going to be insult. I say Professor Soludo, a professor, has not fixed Anambra for more than 1 year. Yet you are expecting President Tinubu, who just became president in less than 6 months, to fix Nigeria. What is insult there? Oju Sokalu, your governor in Anambra, in Abia State, for many years could not fix. Abanibe, is it Abanibe or whatever they call it? Abaribe, who has been supporting IPOP for many years, has been a senator for more than 17 years. There is nothing to write about, but he's supporting Biafra. That is to tell you that these are the sponsors of the so-called IPOP criminality. We know it. We know it. This one say we have a common enemy, which is bad government and poor economy. This is the mindset of IPOP criminals. What is bad government and poor economy? Is it not people that make it not fail? Is it not making that people that make it fail? Is it not people that make it bad government? You understand me? Is it not people that make it bad economy? Obi was a bad economy. Professor Soludo, a bad economy. All the senators in the South is a bad economy. You are the one making things not work, man. What is bad government without people? It's people that makes it not work. Because now I'm exposing the criminality of IPOP and Biafra and Obi, how they come to come. Forget about it. You are not going anywhere, man. There's no need to talk too much. MC Frayo, Tajuddin Alasela, thank you very much. I salute you. I love you, Sima. God bless you, Sima. Amen. And God bless you too. You see, because we are exposing their criminality, it's not telling me, oh, why can't I use my platform to propagate against bad economy? I think I see your own. You have, you say, uh, your name is Ultimate Comedy. You have your own platform. Use it now to talk about bad economy. When you talk about bad economy, make sure you remember Obi and Soludo as your governor. He said IPOP is a product of a bad government. That is why President Tinubu is coming to fix it. President Tinubu will crush all the IPOP criminals. Thank you for that. You people should listen. You know, this is your brother from Ultimate Comedy on TikTok. He said IPOP is a product of a bad government. Yes, the best government has come now, President Tinubu. He will crush all the IPOP criminals. The story is everywhere. Go and read it now. The government is already crushing the criminals in the southeast every day. The report is there. So yes, you are correct. IPOP is a product of a bad government. Correct. Then the President Tinubu is here to fix it. In fact, that is why President Tinubu accepted the call. That is why President Tinubu applied for the job to fix the country, man. If the country was working, then he will not come. So President Tinubu is the solution because he has the capacity, the political will, and the team of people to work with him to deliver. Are you getting me now? So chill out. Jagaban is the last man standing. Jagaban is here to fix the country. You don't have patience, you lack patience, we don't care about you. If you don't have patience, if you lack patience to wait for the plan and the strategies of President Tinubu, then we have nothing to do with you. Patriotic Nigerians will know that President Tinubu have a plan and is working towards it. You understand me? This one say you even get network problem. There will be network problem on that network. I've said that many times. So you can talk anything you want to talk. Sunday Oluwatosin, Jagaban is here to fix Nigeria. Exactly. Yes, now that is why we voted President Tinubu because he's here to put Nigeria back on track. So I don't know what you guys are complaining about. In fact, I think what you guys are complaining about is even helping President Tinubu's ideology and vision. Are you getting me now? It was because the things are not okay. That is why President Tinubu emerged. Can't you see? You talk without having sense. That's why I'm trying to correct you. Are you getting me now? So you can say anything that is happening now. Maybe things are not working. There's dollars, as you are calling it. Dollars is your problem, but you live in Nigeria. People who live in America don't talk about naira, but you talk about dollars as if you live in America. That tells you that you don't even value yourself. That is why your naira does not have value because you don't use your money. You don't talk about your money. You keep using dollars to import fake things to the country. So that is why we have been asking President to restrict some importations, some form of because for the country to grow, for made in Nigerian product. We have said that that is how every other country in the world, that is what they do. Are you getting me? Uh-huh. So you keep talking about things that does not make sense. Everything you complain about now is the reason why President Tinubu is here. Can you see why we are kings and queens? We are kings and queens and we have overcome the world. So I'm happy when you complain that, oh, things are bad, economy are bad, because when President Tinubu make it to be the best, it will be time for you to praise him too. I get me. That's why he came for the job. So chill out. Every everything I see happening now is not caused by President Tinubu. It was as a result of previous administration. You understand me? So the result of President Tinubu is when he's in office and when he finish, you will see the result of President Tinubu's policies and strategies. Are you getting me now? How you will know is Lagos. Ever since President Tinubu left Lagos, we did not hear that Lagos have declined. No, they continue to grow. They increase their IGP, they increase everything, or IGR, or whatever they call it. They increase everything. They are improving. Now they have a Blu-ray line. They continue. Nsima Ijele is coming live tonight in One Man Go to Mo. You are invited. What link is that? Can you send me the link? Because I don't know, guys. Just send me the link. There is something that I'm trying to arrange. So very soon all of you will see. So please send me the link on my WhatsApp, please, if you have my number. I can join the broadcast later. Oh. All right, guys. So you see, we have defeated all defeatables. You see, I told them that they cannot win in my conversation, only if I choose not to be part of it, because their reasoning is different. Their reasoning is so backward. That is why their brothers are deceiving them. You see, when I was supporting IPOP and Biafra, they thought that they have deceived us. At the end of the day, they have seen who deceived who. Are you getting me now? So they will be thinking that they are wise. They abuse everybody. You understand me? It's the way they are reasoning. That's why their brothers can set up a terrorist organization like IPOP, collecting money from them, give them paper certificate, and say this is money for donation as proof. Give them paper certificate, and then the other one say we'll give them identity card. Collected money and give them identity card. Hi. Terrible. Bunch of criminals. They spend 15 years, 17 years in America. They no get sense. Anyways, we need to learn from President Tinubu leadership. You know, the ability to be silent, but then is taking action. The ability to know when to strike and when not to strike. The ability to know when to collaborate. He works with everybody. Oh my God, this is the kind of, that is what we must, if you are wise, you need to learn from the master. That is why we call him the master of the masters. He's the Jacobin, the last man standing. President Tinubu is on the throne, whether you like it or not. So guys, I want to say thank you very much, guys. It's been a wonderful conversation. Let me leave it here. We'll come back again later. Hopefully when I've been able to fix my network, because I'm having network issues here. So yeah, we'll continue to pray for our president, for more knowledge, for wisdom and understanding, to make the right choice, right people to work with him, take the right decision, make the right policies, adapt to changes that will bring progress to the country and to bring back Nigeria. That's what we are praying for. That's our prayers. Good health, of course. Now that president has also invested, of course, is having interest. Now that President Tinubu has also placed healthcare system as his priority, we pray for President Tinubu's good health, and this vision and initiative, of course, to be actualized. The renewal of this healthcare system to be actualized for this country to move forward. That's our prayers, guys, for our president. President Tinubu is going to shock all of you guys. When, oh my God, let me don't go there because I'm ending this broadcast. So, guys, that's our prayers and onto all the patriotic Nigerians and the City Boy family, good health, more knowledge as well, for us to benefit and to be part of the growth and success of this country. That's our prayers, guys. Anybody that talk down on the country must be punished. Anybody running propaganda, anywhere we see them, our foreign ministers, our ambassadors must do their work and discipline people running down on the government, talking down on the government, spreading propaganda, and engaging in activities that is bringing the country down. That is the job of our foreign ministers and ambassadors. That should be their job, to make sure that all these things stop. People sitting down somewhere, running propaganda, talking rubbish against the country. The federal government must activate the federal ministers and the foreign ministers and the ambassadors to do their job, to stop this nonsense and this misinformation. That's our prayers today. May God bless all of us. May God bless the patriotic Nigerians, the City Boy family. May God bless our president. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria, guys. Of course, you know my name. My name is Akbarawa Isima, the first son of Idu. Our job is to make sure that we continue to fight in order to protect and to defend our land. Thank you very much, Takalas. Stay blessed and bye for now, guys. Bye-bye. All right, guys, I'm going to say goodbye to all of you on my YouTube.